This is Tech Talk. We're your hosts. I'm your boy Snake.
Mingo D.
And of course, I am the Hammer.
Again, he is in the sky somewhere.
As before, I am everywhere, but I am nowhere.
And again, like I said, we're filling in for Ethan because we're going to get these shows going. But you're here to listen for some tech news. So I got some stuff. I know that Hammer has some stuff. So, what you want to play some rock paper scissors? What y'all want to do? Who wants to go first?
Hey man, I'm down for whatever you want to do, man. I feel like yours is a little more interesting. We might need to end with it.
Well, go
I
ahead
think
and
it's going to be more interesting.
Go ahead and say what you want to say.
All right, so I figured this is a good enough time. I mean, it's February. We're into 2021, but there wasn't a whole lot of positive with 2020. We all know that, but there was some top tech that was reviewed and turned in by the people, the editors of Sound and Vision magazine. And I wanted to take the time to highlight some of those pieces of tech because they are pretty awesome. We're gonna start off with the most obvious and the most notable, which would be television. Whether you're sitting playing games or you're watching your favorite anime or movies or streaming your live show, your favorite shows, whatever it is, you're going to have a great TV. And the top pick for 2020 for TVs, it released in September, was the LG OLED TV. Now, there's one in particular, and it's got a real long model number. It's OLED 65G XPUA OLED, and obviously, 65-inch television. They describe it as it is their gallery model, and the reason for that is that this bad boy is only 20 millimeters thick. You got to think what 20 millimeters is, and it's a television, 65 inches, so it like hugs the wall, man. It's made to fit as flat as possible against that wall. I mean, you're talking about dang near projector, like almost projector thin, but it's a television. And of course, it's got the HDMI 2.1s, and it's got all the bells and the whistles and everything. But the big thing is, the picture on it. And I actually got to see one of these. You can see them, if you have a Best Buy around. Best Buy has them. The picture on that television is probably one of the best pictures I've seen in a really, really long time. Um, LG is known for having high quality televisions. Other electronics too, but television specifically. And this one doesn't let it down. It doesn't let you down. Now it is pricey. It is pricey. That 65-inch TV gonna run you minimum about $3,500. So it is very, very pricey, but it is a crazy, crazy machine. And the dynamic color you can get. It comes with a really awesome TV tuner, which I don't know how much you really need a TV tuner anymore because you either have people have Fire Sticks or you know they have some kind of apps that they use to stream whatever. So I don't know how necessary a TV tuner is, but if you need one, this one has like the most up to date, the most awesome TV tuner that you can get. ATSC 3.0 digital TV tuner, which is the high end of the high end. So if you're in the market for a high end TV, ladies, if you want to buy your man TV, Valentine's Day is rolling around. I'm just saying, it would be a hell of a gift. I don't know any dude that would not like that TV, especially if he's a gamer. You want something that looks good outside of the monitor. I know monitors are like where it's at, but getting a TV for multiple things, this is definitely one you should check out. Now, they also had another apparatus that they had for watching TV, but also think about as far as movies, were the projectors. They had a top pick at projector, and that was the Epson. This is a 4K laser projector, and being somebody that I use projectors, in my church we have two projector screens up at the front, and they're high end projectors, so I know how expensive these things can get and how complicated they can be at times because you got to have the right one. It's going to have the right resolution, But this one, man, is 4K, and it's one that actually sits on. It would sit like on your entertainment center, and it shoots upward towards the screen, towards the wall. It's not the ones you have to hang. This one's like a I don't want to say desktop, but it's like a countertop projector. So it sits below the screen, shoots up at the screen or the wall, and gives you your 4K resolution. It only has to be, you know, maybe a foot and a half away from the wall for you to get, you know, true 4K resolution from this projector, and you get it, you know, at a really big size. I'm talking, you know, minimum 55 inches on the wall from a projector, 4K display. It comes with all the connections for surround sound. You know, speakers not gonna be great on the projector. I mean, you can have them, but they're not gonna be great like you would want. You know, TVs in general, even the last TV that I was talking about, speakers aren't gonna be that great because everybody either has a sound bar or they have some kind of surround sound. So, but it does have the hookups for, you know, it has all your HDMI's. It has the hookups for your sound bar or your entertainment, your sound system. You're gonna get your. It's not just analog either. They're starting to do the digital hookups. They're doing Bluetooth hookups, and they also have the infrared. I don't know if I've seen on the back of the TV and stuff. They have the infrared connections for audio. That's a thing too. So that being said, if you're in the market for the projector, you know, the Epson L50 or the LS50, the LS500 4K laser projection TV, you know, is definitely what you want. And it's actually more expensive than that LG TV. It'll run you $5,000. So when you're doing something like that, you obviously building
Why?
well, you know, it's one of those things. If you trying to put that something like that in your house, you obviously building a theater room or something. I mean, that's my guess. I don't got 5,000 to drop on it, but if you want the best, that's
Put
what
that
they
in my
charge for.
bathroom.
A get nerdy room. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's and it's 4K, so I think, you know, even you can even play your games on it if you really want to at 4K.
I'll put that in my shower.
Ooh, yeah. Well, talking about that'd be some stuff right there.
It's gonna be the back wall. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The back wall. You put like all you gotta do is put like a screen in front of that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Talking about virtual
crazy.
reality and AR. I don't want it. Don't want it.
Yeah.
Then put that little light bar in the shower head
Yeah.
and go with the screen.
Yeah. Get all tingly. Yeah.
You like, you want to play a game?
Oh crap!
Careful
All right, man. Look,
in there, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
That's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I want to finish up with a little bit of sound gear. There were several things you could pick as far as sound bars. Just as a heads up, I mean there were tons of them. LG has a nice sound bar. Sony has a nice sound bar. Bose, if you know anything about audio, Bose audio is usually, you know, A tier, you know, if not S tier. That's what they do is sound. So there's tons of sound bars you can get, but I was interested in the top pick for headphones. They're actually not headphones. They're actually earbuds. They're inner earbuds. And they're called One More True Wireless ANC Noise Canceling Earbuds. So they have the technology like the over-the-ear headphones for the noise canceling, but it's an earbud. And they are engineered to give out THX certified sound, which if you know THX, you've seen that, like if you see the right movie or you know, see people with the right Blu-rays or whatever, they'll have that THX emblem pop up before the movie starts because it's like the best surround sound. Like, you know, it's not quite Dolby, but it's like, you know, it's THX. Everybody's seen that. Well, these headphones or these earbuds have the THX technology built in. So you get the noise canceling and basically, I guess, surround sound in an earbud. So there's no, you know, you don't have to walk around the big bulky thing over your ears and trying to, it's in an earbud. They're completely wireless. They hook up Bluetooth. I mean, It's crazy, and they're not very big. I'll make sure we have a picture of it so that you can see. They're obviously the earbuds. They fit right in, and they look like they fit comfortably. And they actually debuted September of last year, and they were selling for $200, but they have since dropped down to $150. So you can get these earbuds for $150. I still think that's pricey as hell, but the fact that they've already dropped down $50 means they are trying to push them out. That's what it says to me. And for A-tier quality sound, if that's really what you want to spend, this is what they say you should get. And like I said, they do look comfortable. They look like they're a comfortable earbud. I'm picky about it. I've bought several pair of earbuds, not for no price like that, but if it don't sit right in my ear, I have to get different ones because it just gets on my nerves. So the fact that they look to be comfortable and they're rated to be comfortable, and they sit right in the ear, what they claim to be perfect balance. It sits there. It doesn't feel irritating. It doesn't cause, the fidgeting where you feel like you got to touch them and adjust them. They sit still. They'll be there for how many ever hours they run. They don't specifically say how long you get on a charge as far as use. They do say, you can obviously make phone calls. You can listen to your music. You can control your handheld device, your AI for your handheld device, whether it be Siri, Alexa, whatever it is, Google, whatever, what have you. But it does not tell you it does not say what the battery life is. I'm imagining, consistent use, probably 4 to 6 hours. Standby is probably tons of time because, it's just standby. You're not using it. It doesn't really take much to just put it in sleep mode and let it be there. So that's about all I got. I just wanted to give some tidbits of the top picks of last year. I do have a runner-up. It was interesting, and it is another TV, but it was interesting that the TV they released in October/November. It was right at the end of October, early November. It actually won the award for the best value. And I actually have one of these TVs at my house personally, and I think they're awesome. But it's a 65-inch Hisense Quantum LCD Ultra HD TV. Hisense is on the way up. I'm seeing them more and more, not just like at Walmart, but I'm starting to see them at Best Buy, some of your other stores. I think I saw it on Fry's website one day, or on a website one day. It may have not been Fry's, it was somewhere. But I saw 3 or 4 different models of Hisense, and I think they're beginning to kind of climb the ranks as far as a good quality TV. They're not Sony, LG, Vizio yet, but they are working their way into the mix to at least compete with those. So look out for that. Like I said, I have a Hisense. It's got the Roku built in. That's big for me with the kids. They can stream to Netflix and whatever else because of the Roku. It's definitely something to check out. It's much more affordable than the others. I mean, this is a 65-inch TV, debuted at $800, 65 inches with the Roku, $800. I think that's a hell of a deal compared to $3,500 for a 65-inch TV. So that is truly all I have. I just wanted to throw that in there because I thought that was a good deal. Go try to check some of that stuff out. It'll help you with your nerd cave, your gaming area, or your anime lounge, or what have you. There's some things that might help you out.
Nerd cave. Welcome to Nerd Cave. I like that. It's kind of
you have a nerd cave, man. You gotta have quality stuff in there so you can watch your anime, watch your cartoons, play your games. Nerd cave, man. Nerd cave. But that's all I got. I'm tossing it off to the man, the myth, the legend, Snake over there.
That's all I got.
Can't do that. All right. So don't got that much time. Don't got just 2 things we want to talk about with Elon Musk. Elon and some Microsoft. So first off is a scientific study that what is the difference between jelly and jam?
Oh no, I don't know what is it.
I I just want to know what you're gonna say. I'm not even gonna guess.
Well, because you can't jelly a clown into a tiny car.
Oh, really?
Jam,
Come on, man.
jam, jelly.
You know what, man? Yes, I
This
know.
is
I got it.
stupid.
I
All right,
overthought it.
but I do want to tell you about this story that I heard. That basically, there's a guy who was out on a date with a girl, right? So they're talking, and he basically told her that he works with animals, right? And she's like, "That's sweet." She likes a girl. She said, "I love a man who cares about animals." What do you work? Where do you work? He says, "I'm a butcher."
Jesus, that's dark, man. That that is
Dark
horrible.
humor for you.
Did he stay with her? Did she run? I mean, there's so many questions. I don't know what to do.
It's so dark.
I don't know.
It's so
Dark
dark.
humor. Never know.
Jesus.
Moving on. So getting back to the main thing with Elon, just want to talk about two things that popped up. So apparently, Elon had co-founded this business. It was called OpenAI. So apparently, him and the founders, uh, they got into a disagreement. He left the board because of the disagreements that they were doing, and which kind of raises some questions in my mind. Like, what did Elon disagree with? Like, what are they trying to do? That Elon, he does some crazy stuff. Disagree with. You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently Microsoft has invested $1 billion into this OpenAI. So when Elon dropped out, they apparently went to Microsoft for it. So basically, AI what the Open AI is they used it to they're going to use Microsoft's Azure cloud services to train and run groups AI service software. So it's an AI initiated like project. Um, so that's kind of I want to learn more about it because like when you're dealing with AI and Elon having disagreements with it, and then Microsoft jumping into the picture, that's a pretty interesting thing. It's supposed to have been a nonprofit, but apparently the founders went and they opened a for-profit branch.
AI wars are coming.
And so also along with the Microsoft, which um, apparently Xbox wants Elon Musk to make a real life Halo Warthog. So he, a while back when he announced his Cybertruck, everybody is comparing it to the Warthog, which it looks just like freaking Warthog. You throw some paint on it, a rail bar in the back, you done, you get. Well, apparently Aaron Greenberg initiated a tweet where he says, "Sure feels like a Tesla slash Halo collab needs to happen at some point." And then he put a hashtag Cybertruck and hashtag Warhog. Then Elon actually replied to it saying, "Only Halo." Then Aaron came back and said, "To be clear, this would be a dream collab for me and many fans I know. So if you like the idea, speak up. Maybe something in the future could happen. Who knows?" So as for now, Elon hasn't actually replied to see, if that's going to be a thing. But a lot of people are wanting this to happen because they want to see a real life warthog, um, being able to drive around or be able to buy one. So, and a lot of people are saying that it for Elon actually that wouldn't be that difficult since they have the Cybertruck now. They can. So that's really all I had. Just wanted to hit on those two. Elon Musk. I mean, anything Elon Musk is negative. Side note, they did. They launched. They did try another SpaceX launch, and it didn't go as well that time either. So, but they are going to try. They keep trying with the launch. So, it. I mean, there was another. Basically, it was on the landing. It kind of overexerted, and so they'll get it. I mean, they keep throwing stuff at it. So I say that they're gonna get it down. But that's just a little side note. I remember watching the video. What do y'all think?
I mean, it's interesting because where I live, well, Tyler, you know, at our airport, there's a SpaceX here, and they do certain things at the SpaceX here. There's some development here. They've actually launched one of the aircraft from here. It didn't make it all the way in, like they didn't launch all the way into space, but they did launch here, and I think they flew in the upper atmosphere and then landed back here, and it was successful. That place employs. Yeah. Well, I think they got like 1,500 employees out there. Some number.
Yeah, what they're doing with that is that they have different divisions spread out everywhere, and all of them work on different. Kind of like how FedEx has FedEx Express, Ground. Everybody has their own separate. Think of the names. Projects.
NASA is sabotaging SpaceX because they don't want them to win.
Bruh, like,
nah, you want to get into those conspiracy theories, the flat earthers.
Oh.
Don't start about no flat earthers.
Permanent.
The AI wars. I told you it's coming. AI wars.
It's the invisible firmament that they can't get through.
Listen, you will stop that bull right now. You will stop that.
That's what they say.
Let's talk about the AI wars.
They say that there's a dome. They say that God put a dome around the world. It's flat.
There's no dome. There's no.
Talk about the AI wars. You got Sophia. You got Alexa. That's what Microsoft's trying to make. Not Microsoft. But Amazon trying to make Alexa more powerful, putting it everywhere, as far as she everywhere. Then you got Microsoft actually trying to get Cortana with that other AI company, as you just said earlier.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. And then Sophia, she gonna try to kill them all. Then Google.
Sophia's gonna absorb all of them into one.
I'm rooting for Google. Google's gonna win. Google's gonna win.
Look, we can go back and we can.
Siri might be Siri got bombed and stuff. But listen.
Look. Hey, shut up here. We can bring up all these freaking tinfoil hat peak conspiracies all the time. There's so many out there. But anyway, we don't have enough time for that. So and we are out of time for this episode. So remember, go to YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, and share. We appreciate you doing that for us. I mean, like I said, we need people. We're never going to grow without y'all. So please go support the channel. Go to Facebook. Let people know about us. Share the page. And we will keep trying to bring you information and good comedy.
Yeah.
But again, thank y'all for coming out, and we will see y'all next week.
Talk dirty to me.